Hello, everyone. Thank you for continuing in your education of Latin root words. All right, so this list has to do with gravity, if you can believe it. So let's start out with our first Latin root, which is grav. And yes, we get the word gravity from. So gravity means heavy, and it can also mean seriousness because it is a heavy topic, a lot of deep thought, a lot of emotion behind it. So it just weighs on a person. Um, Also, going into that same vein, the word grave. Um, not as a noun, as a place where you bury someone, but as an adjective, something that's very serious. As the flood waters increased, the situation became very grave. And I guess you could also say that was kind of a pun that I did not intend. Our next one, let's lighten things up here. And that's lev or lever, and that's the Latin root for to lift up. So all of the words you can think. So if you go into an elevator, you are usually lifted up or going down so they can be lifted up again. Levitate. So if you hover over something, you're levitating. It can also mean to make things less serious with the word alleviate. And then, of course, if you want to have an advantage, you find something to use as leverage. All right, our next one is a synonym for grave, and that is brute, and that means heavy. So when you hear of someone using brute with an E on the end, strength, it means they are just dominant. They just have muscles on their muscles. And, again, brutality. It's apropos that the lead assassin of Julius Caesar was named Brutus, who chose cruel violence. And then our last word on this list is press. And as you can see, it is also the Latin root for press. And you know that press means to keep down by force. So if you are trying to oppress someone, you use force to keep them in line. If you impress or make an impression, the literal meaning was to, press down in the hot wax or in the stone to chisel it in. Nowadays, in the 21st century, if you leave an impression, it means that you've left a mark on someone figuratively, hopefully not literally. And this is also the name of one of my favorite Cardi B songs. Press, 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 press. Cardi don't need no press. Can't finish the rest of the lyrics because they're inappropriate for children. Okay, so there is our list for dealing with gravity. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.